Greetings, Commanders. This is Pagan Horde, and we're looking at episode 82 in the beautiful Stackpole cruise misadventure. Now, if you would please do some YouTube stuff, any buttons will do, and it will help us elbow our way into the YouTube jungle. It would be very nice of you. Thank you. Alright, so what's going on? Well, we just completed the 40k teamed flashpoint. It gave us a huge 300-ton tanks. However, in the current Roguetech, this tank is, well, let's be honest, not good. We also have a few mechs to rebuild, some mistakes to fix that I did. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at the mech bay. We're going to do a little bit of building to start the episode. Alright, so the Baneblade. The thing is, one of the things I was talking about it in the flashpoint before, a lot of it is simply that things have changed in Roguetech. In the last few years, quite a few things have changed. And this flashpoint is older. It's been created by another mother years before, so the metagaming change that have been done to Roguetech since then just makes it a lot less useful. Pretty much. There was a time that tank would have been a monster on the battlefield, but with the change to artillery, the change to evasion, size delta, I mean, this thing at 300 ton is going to be a +5 to hit for everybody. So it just doesn't work anymore. It does have, however, one of the most unique things in the game, which is a 500 rated engine. Which weighs 228 tons. So in my opinion, it's still a fun flashpoint to do for the shit and giggles, and just to have a 500 core engine, you know, for the fun of it. But in reality, the Baneblade is not something that is useful right now, so it's gonna go away. I mean, it's as simple as that. So will this. I've actually never used it. And there you go. So, it's, as much as it would have been nice to put it on the battlefield, things have evolved, things have changed, and this some of this stuff that has been created years ago is no longer quite efficient in the current meta. Now things might change again next season, and it might again be relevant, but for the moment, with size delta and evasion nerf and artillery nerf, this thing just gets all of the problems and none of the advantages. So, furthermore, we have a mistake to fix, a mistake that was told to me in the comments, that I've put the wrong one here at ELRM. Or did I? Should we redo the catapult with ELRM instead? We can. There's only 1 ton difference between the two. They're hotter though. 36 heat. They are hotter. Or I should simply keep it at NLRM, which was his original. There you go. This does freeze up 1 ton. I've had also a comment about using patchwork to improve, because there's a lot of room in this thing. But I don't have any. I don't have any. Could give it a jump jet to make it a wee bit more maneuverable. I mean, the articulated jump jet is 5 tons though. Okay, never mind. Just 1 jet and 1 booster to just a wee bit of a hop over obstacles. Could be a thing. Alright, now let's fix our boy, the Nova Cat. Now, the hand and some ammo. Okay, so the Arnarch launcher that can fire twice is amazing, and I'm gonna put it back into something else. But for now, I want to rebuild this guy the way we intended from the start. We finally get another one of these. Now it's gonna be fun. Okay, so we need another hand. So that's the vision I had for this guy from the start. Double rack 2 and held, double rack 5 on the shoulders, and to be a monster at long range. A pure Dakka build. This is what I had in mind for him from the start. Now, do I have another modular armor? Because we need to protect these... If I give you modular armor rear, it's not going to work on the arms. So I don't have another modular armor front. Okay. KKK. At least I have the upper hardened. So what choice do I have with you? I'll give you back your supercharger or your mask, or mask clan. Let's go with the supercharger because it is smaller, so that you can do bursts of speeds to get into range when you need to. Your heat efficiency is more than fine. I mean, next step would probably do electronic stuff now that we can actually afford it. The Nova is more of a C3 system with a poor man's ECM. However, we do have 2 Morrigans on the field. And the Morrigans are compatible with the Nova. And the Morrigans is the only exception to the rule that is compatible with all C3 network. Like the Nova is not compatible with the C3 improved that we have on most of our mech. But it will still talk to the Morrigans. So it might actually be a thing to give you the Nova. Even though your C3 network is going to be only 3 units instead of participating with the rest. It might be a thing. It just might be a thing. Let's give you a Nova. Sensor recon is counting as 1? Yeah. I do have an active probe, and that's what's happening. Okay. And I would have to remove the active probe. Okay. Alright, so the Nova it is. So what else can we give you? I would love more modular armor, but I'm running out. There's room for maybe another battle computer. A recoil, gunnery, and extreme range. Can give you optics, since I'm not using it as a specialty role. Could give you tracking for evasion ignore. I mean, you're not doing a lot of short and medium range, but, you know, I could. You already have gunnery. Not really affected by clustering. I'm putting it on this arm because that's the one with the modular armor. So, it kind of has less chance of breaking. It'll be medium range. I would have preferred long range, of course, but that's what I got. Okay, so we finally completed the Nova Cat. Give you a cool shot just in case. Or no, it's your carrying capacity, that's the thing. Can't be used with modular armor. Okay. You're gonna stay as is. You're not using your specialty slots, mostly because you're using all your carrying capacity for a handheld. And that's fine, we did give you optics. So there you go. That is the Dakka Cat. Let's rename it. The Dakka Cat in its final form. There we go. And that's a lot of firepower for a 70-tonner. The Thunderhawk got a comment that I could have given you. Thermal exchanger instead of the bolt-on to... That would allow to use the proper case. The bolt-on AMS is kinda useful though. Since so I think I'm gonna leave it that way. I mean, it's a valid comment that I could have removed that, give it thermal exchanger, improve its heat efficiency. Well, heat efficiency is not great. Sure, okay. That's actually a good point. But it's over capacity now. That's the problem. That's the problem. Because we are carrying a combat shotgun. So if we undo this... Alright, we're gonna keep it as is. Because that's a pretty good Thunderhawk build as well. Let's be honest. That's gonna kill a lot of things, I hope. Okay, so now that the house maintenance is done, we're gonna pass the financial report.
I've got the financial report.
There you go. Which will trigger new missions on the planet. We do need to repair a lot, though. We do need to repair a lot. So it might actually move us. Let's put the Dakka cat first. Might be wise to move to a new planet then. Let's just, now that the day is past, take a look. We have a King's Horse. Green Lion, dual. So King's Horse is just not great. I do love attack and defend. I have a salvage of 5 against whom? Planetary government has been wild this season. So I wouldn't mind going on a mission like this. So we're gonna spend some time here and repair then. I want to try that mission. How much mechs do we how much force do we have back? I mean, I have 1 bandit available. 1 is in 5 days. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna spend another 5 days. And we're gonna do that attack and defend. There we go. So we should have more than enough here. Bandits are available. Ah, one other thing I needed to fix. Our good old gnome here. Yeah, the gnome got obliterated. So we had a combination of flamers and ER small laser. So we lost all of the weapons, but we do have quite a good collection of BA weapon at this point, so it's not too bad. I don't think I'll be able to rebuild it exactly as it was, but we can do something with it. How much weight do I have? 2.4. Now let's keep in mind that the gnomes, they stay outside the bandits, so I cannot strip their armor to give them more weapons. Which I can do for the one that are inside the vehicle. What about BA plasma rifle? So we can do both damage and heat at decent range. Start with that. We have 0.9 left. Small VSPL at 25 is excellent, but that's 0.5 ton. Medium heavy laser. Yeah, but those are heavy shit. Heavy flamer, that would be for a heat build. If we make you a heat build... I mean... that would be the shit. How much is 1 pip of armor? Not enough. Alright, well, if I... go with 3 heavy flamer and 5 plasma rifle and just remove a schnittle bits off of each. It's a bit riskier to go this way, but they do have Argel. And I'll remove the armor from the one that doesn't have the heavy further armor from the one that doesn't have the heavy flamer. There you go. So it's gonna be a 1-2 punch of heat and damage with the golem.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And we actually have their Space Marine that we can put on top of a bandit as well. I don't know if I have the pilot for it. Alright, so 1 day to get the gnome back. And then we're going to do an attack and defend. Because I do love these. They have excellent salvage. And the government has been wild this season. You never know what they're gonna field. So I think that's a good combination. Very good. So who do I put here? I mean, we have to try the new configuration of the Dakka cat. I mean, we have to. I want to try the new combination of the Thunderhawk. We're gonna put in our bandits. Only one of the bandits is ready. Okay, well, we'll put our best one in then. Oh, our other golem got destroyed as well. Shit. Our best golem and our best gnome got destroyed. That's... Alright. We took a lot of losses in that battle then. We took a lot of losses. Bandit. Golem. And gnome. It's still gonna be a very powerful unit. And who's the gnome pilot? It's Van. Okay. Then we can put in the Anu. Anu is a fine machine. Or the burnt. Let's go with the classic burnt. There we go. Perfect. So 20 against 20, an attack and defend. That's going to be interesting. And I'll see you in a moment. Okay, classic proxy war. Let's have a look. Let's hope we have some weird mechs and some interesting stuff. Ah, so that's the one in the forest of the hill. Our attackers are here. Okay, and that's our defense. Very well. I like that one. So, what do we have? Ooh, Warhawk. Regent Prime. These are dangerous. They're slow moving, but they have a crap ton of weapon. So that's going to be a priority target, that's for sure. Special Zeus. We have a Faf. I don't remember the 6U kind of weapon that is, but we have to be careful of that. That's a dangerous vulture. I mean, those are good stuff. Shieldtron. Alright, so we have turret. Turrets will be a double threat. And mortar one. Interesting. Because that means there's most likely going to be additional enemies. So when you see turrets on an attack and defend, it means there's not just the turrets to deal with. But whatever else is going to be Okay. So we're gonna have an interesting one on our hand.
Yes, Commander.
So let's just
Waiting for orders.
Space Marine. I don't remember putting. Okay.
Standing by.
Ready for orders.
So the armors, I'm just putting them on hold for now.
Commander?
Okay, sir.
On the move. Yes, Commander.
Asmodeus and the burn. For now, I'm just gonna take cover behind this hill.
Что там еще? Педаль в пол, принято.
And we're gonna try and take down the Regent Pride as soon as we can. Look at that. LBX, 3 ER large, medium pulse, streaks. Yeah, it's...
I hear ya.
Regent Primes are monsters.
Going turbo.
They're just so slow, though.
Yeah. Confirmed.
But if you're not careful, they can truly ruin your day. Now we're gonna get the Dakka cat in its full format.
Ready for orders.
Alright, even the bandit is going to take cover for now. No need to put ourselves in their firing line.
Waiting for orders.
Gonna have to watch out for that mortar turret. If it fires inferno or acid, set the forest on fire and all that, it could make everything a wee bit harder.
I copy.
So we're gonna have to watch out for that. Alright, the Warhawk is also putting himself in front without any sort of cover. 3 plasma cannon
What's the plan?
is also definitely a priority target.
Good to go. Receiving you. Awaiting orders.
Looks like I had more bandits than I thought. Pew pew pew. Raptor 3,
What can I do
which
for
would
ya?
look like a rack too. Alright, Rifleman is gonna step up. And we're gonna hit that Warhawk before it can fire all that plasma. I mean, that's a Mech Frog build, if I ever saw one.
Waiting for orders.
Let's unleash the Dakka cat.
Copy that. Full speed.
Oh yeah! Finally! Proper Dakka cat. Hee. Yeah, that'll do.
Reporting critical hit.
Waiting for orders.
Standing by.
Asmodeus. Well, you're just gonna be yourself. Please remove this fellow from our faces. You've been Orioned.
I hope we can salvage that.
You have orders?
So, lots of armor juggling.
Good to go.
Alright.
Слушаю.
Figging. Figging.
Педаль в пол, принято.
23 there. 50 on the Tron. Ballistic Shieldtron. What are you packing? What about in the wreck? Not that great either. Okay, let's take the small guy. Or not.
Receiving you.
Alright, do I send in the bandit or not? I will send them, but I'll... What has the FAF? It's a double Ultra 20 FAF. Okay. Yeah, I'm not putting the bandits in front of that. No thank you. I'm gonna skirt along down there where I cannot be reached.
I'm your spaniel.
You're gonna pivot around here.
Heading out. Full speed.
I'm being careful not to put them too much in the firing line.
Fail to connect.
Does mean that our armor will not be able to act this turn, but that's fine. There's gonna be additional enemies on this map. There's turrets to deal with. I don't want to commit too hard
Good
yet.
to go.
I want to play the angles and make sure we're not putting ourselves in danger too much. Like, this is tempting for all the targets, and I could perhaps reach the buildings. I can. Or the Faf. But that's putting myself in a lot of danger, though. Alright,
Got it.
let's get that rhino. Here comes the Faf, but his ultra are out of range. That's what I was counting on. That was just a volley of light PPCs. Let's go see. Maybe I can reach out and touch the rhino as well, because it seems to be easier to hit. Okay, one of the weapon hit. Uh-huh. Okay. That's the shield one?
Commander?
Yeah, sadly our armor is gonna be ineffectual. That's okay.
Staying here makes complete sense to me.
Thunderhawk. He's not gonna have a good time trying to hit the small guy. It's just not gonna work. I'll still fire the Ultra 10 because they have recoil reduction. They're on the arm with recoil reduction, so they'll be okay to be fired next turn, but I don't want to have the recoil on the 20. So I'm gonna do that. Apparently it was a good idea.
Inflicted.
There goes the void system.
What's up, Commander?
Oh, it got the building either by missing us or by
What's up, boss?
purpose. I'm not sure.
Roger that. Digging in.
Okay, going for the building as well. All right. Well, did it
I'm hit.
really a headshot?
That shot got past my arm.
Okay. So Motor tried to take on the bandit and failed. I'll take that. And here comes the additionals. There we go. That's what I was predicting. When you see turrets, it means that. The poor burnt. Woohoo! Got hit pretty badly. Okay.
Here.
Aye.
So I'm gonna pull him out of direct frontline duty and go finish up this guy.
Let's go.
Not quite, but that raptor is not happy.
Good.
Yes, Commander. Holding. For an advantage.
He's still coming on. Suicidal little bugger.
Good to go. Standing by.
I mean,
Standing by.
okay, Braver. It's your turn on the front line then. The Shieldron. Those are good numbers. Those are the Faf. I mean, we've started to work on the Rhino. And it's getting there. The best numbers on the Zeus. That'll do.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Bandit, I am ready to introduce you to the population now. Let's go.
Hauling ass. Giving them everything I've got.
Let's try to finish what we started on the Zeus.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You, sir.
Right, Commander.
We have a jam. We have a 75 here. Start to work on that, but it's a short range.
I'm receiving you.
You, sir. I'm ready to introduce you as well.
No shooting. running.
Let's go for the prime.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, you on prime. Let's try the heavy flamer and the plasma combo.
Take this.
Nice.
На связи. Педаль в пол, принято.
You, sir. Reach out and touch him. Things are gonna start to break soon. Yeah, I was a few away from killing it before you could act. Hopefully it's not gonna do too much damage. Okay. We'll handle that.
Yikes! That hit hard.
I hear ya.
My own Zeus.
Uh-huh.
Zeus on Zeus action.
We can do this.
There we go.
Let's go.
Now the reason I went for that one is because he was gonna act soon at turn 17. And now that action will not be very interesting. I can almost ignore him now and take on the prime
I'm loading a full salvo.
with the rest of the battle armor. There you go.
Receiving you.
Warhawk, what do you got? Warhawk, you can take care of the rhino, hopefully.
Engaging target. Give 'em
Indeed.
everything you've got. Mech destroyed.
That made you unstable, but it was worth it. Ouch, going for the Dakka cat, alright. Now that vulture made itself a target. Twin MMS 40, and that's what's going on.
Orders.
Space Marine! I have to say it that way now.
Targeted for an alpha strike.
Okay, we're a UAV with one ballistic, because why not? Thunderhawk doesn't have targets, but that is just goodbye, sir. You were brave.
Locked in. Let's do this.
You were brave, I'll give you that.
Tango down.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the light PPCs again.
Orders.
How kind of you to walk into our range.
Here comes. Give 'em everything you've got.
Alright, so both the Zeus and the Regent Prime are no longer a big deal. They're not officially dead, but not much of a threat anymore. Okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
One little pew. That's what I meant. You're not much of a threat now. The next big ones will be... Oh, the turrets can reach out and touch us. Okay. The mortar turret has a hard-on for the bandits, but it's not a huge deal. But here comes the X Factor. Ancient friends. Okay. A Loki. An pirate archer. Gallant. And a quick cell manticore. Okay. So the question becomes, do I engage them right away? But they have spawn protection at the moment. So, or do I just keep killing other stuff?
All right. Full speed.
My answer will probably be to ignore them for at least one round.
Give them everything you got.
Because they are unlikely to attack you the first round if you leave them alone. At least I'm hoping or counting on that.
Affirmative.
Ooh! Well, a stackpole. There you go.
Destroyed.
Bright and cheery stackpole. Just out of the reach of the bandit. I'll take it. Alright, sir. Show me what you got.
Confirmed.
I think that will do.
Engage.
Nice.
Mess them up.
132 damage hit. It's on the arms though. But your ultras are on the arm. Typically the Faf, the big guns are on the side torso.
What's up, boss?
Interesting. Thunderhawk is gonna go say hello as well. We are at maximum range for the Ultra 20, but let's try it.
Heck no. Give them everything you got.
Eh.
Solid connection on that one.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, the Zeus. The Zeus has plenty of targets. But again, I'm gonna try to ignore them and hope that they will leave me alone for one round.
Firing everything I've got.
I can fire their AMS though.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, the Regent Prime is not a huge deal right now, so I'm actually going to reserve you and go for these targets instead. As soon as I can move the bandit. Now, hopefully these guys are not gonna bother me. You're gonna shoot on the other guys. Or just move, you know? That will work too.
Commander?
So I can, I'll work on them next turn.
Moving fast.
Now I have perfect hit chance on you. I'm gonna take it.
Come on, Mech Warrior.
And that's the power of that rifleman. Say goodbye to the tank.
How's it going?
The Dakka cat is also gonna do something similar. Hi there. Enjoy.
Hit him hard.
Dang.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Что там еще? Принял, выдвигаюсь.
Let's get that guy before he fires its MMS again. There we go.
Давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
Now that's just enough to make him not dangerous anymore. And now I'll swing around with these guys and try to wrap up the job. I'm gonna hit you on the same side that we just did with the missile. That enough to put you down? It is.
Reporting.
You, sir, will be patient as well.
Ready for order.
Alright, the other bandit is going to go after...
Understood.
Nice pathfinding, by the way, to skirt the radiation zone.
Let's see how you like this. Hell yeah. Think I hit something good.
Alright, at 15, it is two of these guys.
Yes, Commander.
Gnome. New and improved Gnome. That's a lot of heat. Heat sink prototype. I'm a little bit afraid of that pirate archer. Because that could be a rocket boat, you know, pirates.
Something I can do.
And that would suck. Alright, last but not least, the pirate archer. Alright, so plan worked. We didn't attack them, so they stayed quiet for now. Oh, the pilot there is incapacitated. Great. So I can wrap up maybe you.
Target acquired and locked in.
Indeed.
Hostile removed.
We might get an MMS 40 out of you. Okay. Alright. I'm probably gonna send the bandits toward the turrets next turn.
Come on, Mech warriors. It's go
I
time.
think, or I could
Receiving you.
start going for these guys right away. Let me think on that.
Good to go.
Alright, the Regent Prime, I'm gonna ignore it for now.
Affirmative.
My Rack 5 is suffering from a bit of recoil, so I'm gonna tune it down for this turn.
Alpha strike.
I think I'm gonna go for the Archer first.
Commander,
Everything else doesn't seem as dangerous.
on the move.
Now, both of my handhelds are jammed.
Good to go.
Burnt. Since you took a wee bit of damage, I'm gonna keep you back, but you're still gonna contribute on the same Archer. Reinforced leg on that thing, okay. Lots of AMS.
Waiting orders.
Yep. Got it.
But, you know, Heavy Gauss doesn't really care about your AMS, right? If it hit. But, I mean, open armor, insert crit, I'm gonna get him eventually.
Consider me there.
You, sir, are a prime candidate to finish a prime.
Affirmative.
Indeed.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so we only have the new additional enemies and the turrets to get rid of.
Heading out.
That's gonna give me a lot of options if I come here. A bit away from all that AMS, maybe?
It's go time.
Or not.
Failed to connect.
20 out of 20.
На связи.
Yeah, this thing has advance, right? Double advance pirate. Okay.
Парни, давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
But that's that.
Waiting for orders.
What can I do for you?
Let's attempt to do the same thing.
Moving to position.
Maybe now it's got an MK2 here.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Waiting for orders.
Our own Zeus will
Pedal to the
ponder his
metal.
life choices. I can start working on that.
Let's get fired up. This,
You have orders?
You, sir.
I believe this should have effect.
I think Loki is no longer laughing.
Receiving you.
I think
Firing a full salvo.
he's getting a few choices now.
Show 'em what you got. Hostile removed.
I'm here.
Okay, sir. Let's see what that does on the vehicle. Not too shabby. So both mechs down, only 2 vehicles left. It could charge and really ruin our day. Which I'm... You know, these things have firepower.
Еще пара таких попаданий.
Right here. All weapons are go.
Okay, last but not least, Quicksell Manticore. What are you firing at? Oh, you're firing against them. Okay. Still having a hard on for the bandits.
Light damage, holding firm.
Barely hit, Commander.
There you go. Repairing your own armor. I love it.
Minimal.
I think it's time. I think it's time to transition
On it.
toward taking those ons.
Firing a full tilt. It's on now.
Another magical AMS.
Damn.
Wow.
What's the plan?
But that's gonna do the job.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Ready for orders.
You, sir, keep firing.
Okay, let's go.
I hear ya. All weapons are go. We can do this.
Almost.
Go. When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
We'll take it and like it.
Принял, выдвигаюсь.
So take this.
Лови, смертник. Парни, давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
Alright guys, so I'm almost done
Waiting for
with
orders.
this one. I mean, it's not, at this point, I'm sure you trust me to wrap this up. Let's crank it all up for you. There you go.
Target destroyed.
Alright guys, so I just have the turrets to wrap up. I don't expect
I'm receiving you.
any problem. I mean, we got this. We're just grinding through the buildings and what's left.
Locking in.
Okay,
Target neutralized.
so there you go. Mortar down. I got this, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, just a wee bit of sea build. But what else you got for me? So one of your arms got a wee bit damaged. But we're doing good. The burnt had a bit of a rougher go out of it. Yeah, that's almost decapitated. But you're still alive. Very good. Gallants and Manticore is not really a thing. I could get a full Rhino. Do I want a full Rhino? Not really. It's a decent tank. With the missile boat and long range targeting. Skilled sensor operator. That's actually a really good combo. Huh. In our classic shield run, it was light Gauss and light AC2. Light PPCs. That's also quite a decent boat for long range shenanigans. Anything else? I have spotted. Ooh. That's the thing though. $10 damage dead critic directly to internal. Always roll for a crit. The armor piercing light Gauss ammo is one of the deadliest thing in the game. If you ever get your hands on a science light Gauss, a science light Gauss is an ultra light Gauss that can fire twice, and then you give it this ammo, directly internal damage, it's one of the deadliest thing in the game. I mean, I haven't seen any science at all in this entire playthrough, and I doubt there is any. But nonetheless, I'm gonna keep that one in the back burner because we could have a Faf. I do love my Fafs. This one surprisingly has the big guns in the arms, which is an interesting variant. And the gunboat and the steady aim, very decent as well. I'm actually interested in the Faf. Alright, so I'm gonna disassemble. Put the FAF here and disassemble all. So we can see what else is in there. That's the one I wanted. Plasma cannons, should I bother? 25 heat each for just 3 tons. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Do we have ammo for said MMS? Ah, turret mount. Thank you. We have a turret mount. One of the best item in the game. We do. We have both Inferno and Tandem. Oh, there's gonna be some hard choices in there. I don't think I have any ammo plasma. So if I were to take the weapons, I have to take the ammo. This is turning into a very hard choice situation. But I think I'm not gonna do the plasma thing. I think I'm gonna take some tandems to go with that. As well as armor piercing light ammo. Just because it's one of the best combinations in the game. I doubt I'll ever get a science version, but just in case. Those are my choices. LRM double, I suppose I can keep it. Heatsink double, 8 of them. I have 30. I think I'll be fine. Okay, so we're gonna have ourselves an interesting FAF where the ballistics are actually on the arms. So this will be... There's intriguing possibilities with this FAF. I mean, we can make this a very decent gunboat. Evasion ignore, +1 gunnery, +1 gunnery. Offensive push, yeah. There's a lot to this one, eh? +10% called shot chance. So with just 40 affinities, you have additional 2 gunneries and 1 evasion ignore. That's pretty good. Alright, so that's the choice, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so the solution was to replace with a pair of Gauss rifle. Okay. I mean, the FAF does have headshotter potential because one of his affinity is +10 bonus to aimed shot. I could see a version of this FAF with twin ERPPCs and twin Gauss rifle in the arms. That would be very efficient. The engine survived. Oh, that's great. Engine light. Okay. But you know me, I love my stuff a wee bit faster. So, if I go 390, you're now at 6.4. That's a 5 million cost, but that gives us 40 tons to play with a 6.4 speed. Let's toy with this for a second. Let's toy with the idea of a headshotter, because we just looted a turret mount. We just did. So if I simply do this, put the turret mount here. There's 2.5 tons remaining, but I haven't played with the armor and the endo. I got a light ferro on, but let's put this. 9 tons. We're gonna go toward heat efficiency, that's for sure. And I need enough room to put battle computers headshot as well. It's always the heat with those damn energy weapons. In my humble opinion, in Battletech and Roguetech, the heat of the energy weapons is a wee bit much. I have one of those. I have one of those. Radical, but this is the compact heatsink one. And this is the D version. If I go with the classic, how are we? 22. -2. It's not at max armor right now, I know, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're gonna want this one. +2 push offensive. And then we're gonna want headshot. Heat. So you're now overcooled, but this will help you in a hot environment. We still need ammo. Just one double bin, 10 shots. I mean, this is taking shape. This is taking shape. Now the problem is you don't have night vision right now, or we're using both of these. I mean, zoom would also be important. And right now I don't have any electronics as well. So I'm probably gonna settle for the electronics at just giving you... Ooh, a Predator would have been good as well. And they are 12. Your electronics will be taken care of. It's going to be a rangefinder for more gunnery. I mean, this is not too shabby. In the perfect world, I would give you a C3I as well. But I think I'm out. Gonna need one of those. Ah, no, that's done. Do I have room for a gyro? Simple stability. So what else? You got your basic electronics, you got your gunnery bonuses, you're heat neutral. What am I missing? Not much. Okay, I think that will do. An AMS would be a thing for further defenses. Or it could give you simply an energy to fit with your ERPPCs. And put the rest in armor. Alright, so you're not at full armor, but still 1632. I'll remove some from the leg schnittel bits. Let's put them like that. And I'll put it on the side torso because it's always the side torso that gets destroyed first. Like always. There you go. I think we have an interesting headshotter. Let me know in the comment if I'm missing something. The only thing I can think of is night vision and sort of that kind of stuff that would probably be good to have. I mean, maybe the heat bank is overdoing it. So if we ever get a zoom vision or some night vision something, I'll put it in. This is another 6 million investment. That's gonna be a very decent gunboat slash headshotter, I think. Validate.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay, so we're down to 21. That's been a costly few days. I might need to do a money mission off camera just to get a wee bit back. And we have a lot of repairs to do as well. Alright, so that'll be it for this one, guys. In the meantime, I'm probably going to move to a new planet, look for money missions and stuff to do for next episode. Tell me in the comments if I missed something on the build. Because I did miss something on my last few builds. And I will see you next time. Thank you very much.